Welcome back. Today we will be reviewing the O-Lantern music from OLIGHT. I want to start by thanking them for sending this for review, and I'm going to go over everything you need to know about it, including one thing that I don't get to see covered too often in these review videos, so stay tuned till the end. The O-Lantern music retails for $129.99, but if you order from olightstore.com and use my coupon code of IDC10, you can get it for $116.99 and free shipping over $50. I'll also include a link in the description below to order from Amazon, so if you prefer it Prime, you can get it, and it's still going to be direct from OLIGHT, just on their Prime store. I will say, though, that if you order directly from them, I usually get most of my orders within 3 days anyway, so I'd take advantage of the savings if you can. I'll also preface this entire review with the fact that all the technical specifications that I'm going to be going over are the manufacturer's advertised specifications, so I don't really have the funds or the space to have my own testing environment here, so maybe one day. This device, the O-Lantern Music, solves quite a few problems in one, and it's to me it's an ideal candidate to be used at the campsite while you're winding down at the end of the night. It not only can provide light and music, but it also can output power to be a power source to recharge your phones. All of this comes in a relatively small package. I'll be bringing the O-Lantern along with quite a few other flashlights with me to Grid Life later next month at the beginning of June, and I could say that this is going to be one of my favorite things to bring, as I'm usually one of the guys who's tasked with not only wiring but stringing up the LED lights on our Easy Up and then also taking them down at the end of the weekend. So I'm hoping this thing can solve that problem, and maybe we'll have to get a second one just to help add some more light, but we'll see. And I'll be sure to include a video of my experiences there and the lights I bring camping. This OLIGHT has two different light sources. It has a warm white and a cool light emitter on there. So it's also got a stepless dimmer. So as you go from the lowest 10 lumen setting in the warm white light all the way up through 110 lumens in warm white, you'll start clicking over into the cool white mode all the way up to 300 lumens. The corresponding run times are an amazing 110 hours with the 10 lumen low mode in the warm white, all the way up to just over 11 hours on the highest setting in the cool white at 300 lumens. If you run it just solely as a Bluetooth speaker, OLIGHT says that it'll run for over 30 hours. They say just about 34 hours. And so my estimation is that on a full charge, it should easily be able to handle providing a small table with not only light, but music and phone recharging on a couple of ports. And then at the end of the night, if you're like me, you'll bring a Jackery, or you might even have a power hookup at your campsite. You could recharge the light overnight, and they say it takes about 4 hours. I'm not sure on what power source they say that's the case, but c'est la vie. The O-Lantern itself has an 11,200 milliamp hour internally, which is what it allows to do all this, and for the amazing runtimes that it does. And it also provides power via a USB-A port and a USB-C port. Again, it says it takes about 4 hours to recharge, and this device supports up to 18 watts of output. And for phones, the USB-C port does 5-volt 3-amp, and the USB-A port does 5-volt 2.4-amp, so you can fast charge a device as well. It also comes with not only user manual, but a USB-C to USB-C cable, so you've already got that handy for recharging most Android devices, and I'm pretty sure iPhones will all be USB-C before too much longer, thanks to the EU. The O-Lantern Music also has a water resistance rating of IPX5 and a drop rating of just under 1 meter, so you should be able to handle everything that goes on at your campsite, unless, I don't know, you're camping in a monsoon or some other crazy conditions. Take it with you, see what happens. Beyond being great for camping, this light also would work great for an emergency lamp. I personally have a classic Dietz oil lamp for this, but the O-Lantern would be quite a bit less of a fire risk, and I don't have to keep a bottle of a jug of kerosene in my closet, so that would be good too. And beyond that, if you're broadcasting NOAA weather reports during a bad weather situation, maybe there's a tornado warning or something, you could be in the basement and provide that warning for quite a few more people than just the speaker output on your smartphone. I'm not going to go too far into the weeds as far as operation, as OLIGHT has put out an amazing 17-minute tutorial video that I highly recommend if you're looking to get one of these, as it'll take you through every step of what it can do, can't do, and how to do it. And one of the cool things is that you could link this device with another O-Lantern via TWS or true wireless stereo. So if, like me, you're a big Beatles fan and you want to listen to it how Sir George mastered it, you absolutely can. And I also read in the user manual that you could put it in a stereo broadcast mode and connect up to 100, and there's a little plus symbol. So who knows how many O-Lanterns, which I haven't been able to test, but I can only imagine it's got to be absolutely crazy. The last thing that I was mentioning that I don't see covered on too many other review videos is the fact that at the bottom of this O lantern, there's a 1/4 20 screw in. So if you've got a tripod, light stand, magic arms, friction arms, anything like that with a 1/4 20 on it, you could screw this in and give yourself that many more mounting options as opposed to it having to take up space on your table. So it's pretty cool if you ask me. I happen to have quite a bit of camera equipment, so that is why it is important to me. So would I buy this device again? And yes, I know I got it for review, so I technically didn't buy it the first time. But yes, I would absolutely buy it again. I can't wait to actually test it out at Grid Life to see how it does against my expectations. But if you're watching this at the time of upload, there's currently a flash sale going on until the end of the night. And though this flashlight isn't on sale, so don't worry about having too much of a fear of missing out, my 10% off code works year round. So I'd say keep an eye out. If you have an event coming up you want to get this for, be sure to grab it. Use my 10% off code. But who knows, maybe the next flash sale it will be on a deeper discount than 10%. But either way, thanks for watching. Carry on.